Our next and final matchup for the show, it is going to be Rutgers, Ohio State, and that's going to be a 7:30 p.m. Eastern start time. The Buckeyes are laying 38 at home, total 64.5. Ohio State's 2-0 on the season, no real surprise there. They ran through Penn State and Nebraska in their opening two contests. They actually scored 90 total points in the process. Quarterback Justin Fields is completing a silly 87% of his passes. So once again, that's a remarkable number. Once again, Justin Fields is completing a silly 87% of his passes. And he's thrown for 6 touchdowns. He's also throwing for 297 a game. Now, wideout Garrett Wilson has 18 catches for 240 and a touchdown. And wide receiver Chris Olave has caught 13 balls for 224 and 2 scores himself. Both receivers averaging over 112 yards a game already. And when it comes to the run game in this one, Ohio State's already racked up 423 yards on the ground. Master Tiggs touched it 35 times for a $151 and 3 scores. The Buckeye offense is gaining 212 yards a game on the ground. And defensively, when it comes to this Ohio State defense, they played pretty solid there as well. 21 points a game they're giving up, which is more than enough to keep that high-powered offense afloat. Defensive tackle Tommy Tuaie, has 3 sacks already, while the Buckeye defense already has a total of 8 sacks. Ohio State's also forced 3 turnovers, as linebacker Pete Werner has 13 total tackles. They're taking on a Rutgers team who gave up 37 points to Indiana last week. That was a 16-point loss against the Hoosiers, where they were held to just 7 first-half points. Now, quarterback Noah Vedrill's completing just 61% of his passes, and he's averaging just 149 passing yards a game. He's also been sacked 6 times and threw 4 interceptions. Now, this Rutgers defense has also allowed 64 total points against the likes of Indiana and Michigan State. The Scarlet Knights have dropped 12 out of their last 13 on the road, along with 19 out of their last 20 conference games. Now, total-wise, Rutgers is 2-0 to the over for the season, 1-0 to the over on the road. Meanwhile, Ohio State's most recent contest against Penn State got over the number, depending on where you're shopping at. So with all that said and done, kind of a chalky lean here. Go ahead and give me the Ohio State Buckeyes minus 38 and the over 64.5 in that contest. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. If you guys decide to get a package here today, just keep in mind we'll bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, happy Wednesday to you, happy hump day to you, and I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.